difficult roads leads towards the most beautiful and most powerful and most significant destinations, my gorgeous Piscelini. And this is most certainly going to become evident on the 25th of August 2020, in particular when it comes to you, because that in itself is going to bring you so much strength. That in itself is going to bring you so much power. It is the greatest moment in time that you're possibly going to have. On one hand, you're going to have such an important realization, and it's just going to come deep from within you as a confirmation, as a clear sign, which is almost immediately going to provide you with a vision. This confirmation is going to be so powerful that at the same time you're going to start the process of an important, powerful, absolutely mind-blowing change. You know what? This is just the beginning of this stage, because this is the things are going to start turning here for you and changing in the best possible way. It's to do with your vision. It's to do with who you are. It's to do with what you would like to do, but also most importantly, it's to do with an important future planning that is going to confirm very beautifully to you that you're on the right direction, that you're going to start an important journey, new beginning, new start, new perspective, new focus, my babies, most certainly, with so many possibilities that you're not going to believe how significant this is going to be. It's going to reflect on your energy. It's going to reflect on your vibration. It's going to reflect on your power in so many different ways that you are going to start the process of such an important and significant change. It's the beginning of manifestation, my babies. So be as open-minded as you can, because March 2021, it's going to have a superb, strong connection with everything that's going on right now. But in particular, on the 25th of August, this is going to make sense. You will see exactly what I mean. In between, on the 25th of August and until the end of that month, just pay attention to visions that you are having. Pay attention to what you feel drawn to. It's important because your spirituality is just going to be enhanced so much at this very moment in time. On the 25th of August onwards, these are the days that I need you to pay attention to the actual sign. There is an important sign that you are going to have, which is going to walk into your life, fly into your life. It's going to be a little animal. Maybe it's going to be a bird. Maybe it's going to be a cat. Maybe it's going to be a dog. It doesn't really matter. When you see this animal, something is going to be so strange about it, so significant, so different, so bizarre, but it's also going to be a very shiny moment in many different ways, because within you the light is going to start shining, and you will know, my babies, this is your time of enlightenment, my gorgeous Piscelinis. This is important, and you have been waiting for this, and this is going to set you free and release you in so many different ways. It's all about your own personal liberation, but when the balance is right, it's like ooh la la. So pay attention to that sign that you're going to have, that beautiful, powerful omen. As I said, it could be any animal, you know, that is going to become the part of your dimension, the part of your vibration, and you will feel it. Maybe something is going to be a little bit unusual about it. Maybe something is going to be a little bit different about it, you know, but most certainly you will know that this is your little messenger that you are going to have at the same time. This is going to confirm the beginning of an important change, because you're going to start noticing things after that moment in time that you haven't noticed before. And this is all showing this crystal clear illumination that you're going to feel, that you're going to be part of, most certainly. What else is this as well? When you see this little animal, you know, you will know this is your messenger. You will know this is your sign. When you see this, you need to understand that an important opportunity is going to arrive very, very soon after this moment in time. But also, it's a very great time, a very great sign that you need to think, what was the problem? You know, what was blocking you? What was slowing you down? What was kind of weighing you down? What was preventing you to be yourself? What was preventing you to move on? What is that little spiritual knot that is becoming rather annoying, that you need to pay attention to it, and rather now you're going to have that opportunity and that chance to actually unknot it, you know? And in itself, this is going to be like a wake-up call, but at the same time, the clear sign and clear direction that the things are going to start unfolding for you as well. So pay attention attention to what was on your mind, like that day or the day before, what was causing you problems and difficulties, and that in itself, it's also going to carry a special message. But above all, it's the clear sign that you're on the right direction, that you're on the right path, and a very important opportunity. It's about to arise, it's about to come through, it's about to come forward, and you just need to trust yourself. You just need to trust your power. There's nothing more beautiful, there's nothing more gorgeous, there's nothing more absolutely beautiful than the actual person who understands his or her own power. This is the beauty that comes out, that really comes out from within in the most beautiful and most generous way, and it most certainly helps you on the way so much to understand things that you wouldn't normally understand. It's remarkable because it's all about the actual time that you had the patience for. This is also going to be the time when your patience is going to be rewarded, but it's going to surprise you. Remember, it's a very powerful little illuminating light that is at the same time going to shine very brightly within you. So that in itself, it's also going to make your wisdom like, oh my Lord, from a completely higher angle, you will be able to look at the things. And that in itself, it's going to provide you with a completely different picture. It's about the patience that you had. It's about the harmony. And it's also going to require from you to work on a certain management, when it comes to the adjustment, but also most certainly it's about the time of success when it comes to the actual material attainment, advantage, well-being, abundance, good health, and important victory is going to come out of it. So this is the process and the progress that is just literally going to change everything. You just need to remember to be as brave as possible, and also it's going to bring you stability and a certain wish, certain dream that you wanted to kind of do and achieve for so long, and you were blaming yourself for the certain mistake. It's to do with a certain maybe mistake that you think that you have made over the last 9 months. So now this is kind of gonna weigh itself out so nicely right in front of you, and it's just gonna confirm positive things like that you can actually look forward to so much. My name is Sasha Bonasin, and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Piscelini, my gorgeous Pisces, and it's for August 2020. So it's for you, my gorgeous Piscelinis, and it's for August 2020. And you know what? Your number is number 88. Now, this is the number when the balance is absolutely, my Lord, mind-blowing when it comes to the actual achievement, when it comes to us projecting our energy, when it comes to people manifesting things, when it comes to people achieving things. But it's very important to remember that there will be a little distraction throughout the month, so which means that when you're doing something and focusing on things like going along with a particular flow, there will be the moments when you're going to be a little bit confused, and you're going to think like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Oh no, I don't think I might. I'm not too sure, But this is important and this is crucial. These feelings and emotions are crucial because it's double 8, number 88 when it comes to numerology. Number 8, it's all about success, power, planning, accomplishment, doing things, staying focused. And then number 8 also means that there will be little distractions at the same time that you are going to have. But this is pretty much needed because it's going to show you the way, show you the path that you wouldn't normally notice through your own power. And it's very spiritual and very, very individual indeed. It's going to bring you the strength and self-esteem to deal with a personal problem, like something that was like really slowing you down and something that affected you like not that long ago. But also on another hand, this is just going to provide you with a really beautiful vision. So you will know that that problem is slowly coming to an end, and it's on you to make the necessary step. This is going to bring you the necessary step. Just remember, stay committed to the task at hand. This is the time of accomplishment, but it's also going to be an important time. Whatever you do, whatever you focus on, whatever you like to achieve, this is going to bring you the next step. This is going to bring you the next stage. This is going to bring you the next level, and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be very colorful and very important because that is going to be followed by other things which are most certainly going to bring you promise. It's going to make you very creative, but also on another hand, it's going to bring you an important wake-up call, and that in itself is going to bring a perspective on its own. Number 88 is a fantastic number when it comes to the actual beginning of something really important, you know, like almost like, you know, you're going to come across like a rather daring situation, and you're going to surprise yourself the way you're going to respond, of course, but that in itself is going to be brilliant because it's just going to bring you like literally like an adventure, but it's the happiness and enthusiasm that you didn't feel in a long time. I'm not saying you were miserable or anything like that, but once you achieve this powerful and high vibration, which is strongly connected to number one is a ridiculously powerful number, and that means that you will be enhanced, that means that you will be strong, that means that you will have control over a situation, but also it means, my babies, that throughout the months, anything that you throw yourself at, anything that you try, you will be able to kind of understand and feel it differently, but most certainly it's going to make you feel very optimistic, very good, very positive, and that is going to reflect on everything around you. So it is the time, it is the month of achievement. So where you are at now, right now when you're watching this video, my gorgeous Pisces, where you're at right now, by the time you get to the actual end of August, you are most certainly going to have the whole new perspective in front of you when it comes to your path, when it comes to the things that comes after, when it comes to the next step, when it comes to the next stage. Absolutely remarkable, because it's to do with an initiative, you know, but it's the real enthusiasm, happy enthusiasm, that it's going to have such an enormous effect and impact on you when it comes to your own personal healing. This is remarkable, because those of you that have been suffering from long ailments that you felt really drained maybe lately for a while, you shall start feeling much more energetic here, and this is going to be remarkable because, you know, it's to do with like a beginning of something really special, really new, really significant, which is connected to unlimited possibilities. You know, at some moment in time, maybe you blame yourself that you made a certain wrong choice, but now this is just going to really, as I said before, work out really well for yourself. You know, it's an important ritual that is also going to take place. Maybe this is going to be something really personal to you. Maybe you're going to hear about a certain ritual. However, that particular ritual, it's also going to help you realize and kind of be aware of the unknown hidden little danger at the same time. Maybe you will just light a candle and that is going to trigger something. Maybe you will just like touch the little flower. That is going to trigger something. Maybe you will just go to walk in the forest. This can trigger a lot when it comes to like realization, our spirituality, grounding on so many different levels. Maybe you will be by the water. You know, that is like our personal ritual. You know, maybe you will be grounding yourself by touching the ground. That can be our personal ritual. Maybe you will want to meditate like a little bit in the forest. That can be like a personal ritual. However, through that personal ritual that you are going to have, you will be relaxing, you will be doing something completely different, but then later on, that is going to open up your psychic feelings. That is going to, in return, help you to reconnect with the actual earthly energies from a completely different angle, and that in itself is going to reward you by having a little psychic moment. Your pineal gland, like a third psychic eye, is going to be super powerful, very enhanced, and that is also going to be guiding you throughout your journey, and it's going to provide you with a vision as a reward. You see, it's all going to be connected spiritually. Very powerful month, but also an important, absolutely ridiculously important month when it comes to your personal progress, when it comes to the actual the powerful motivation behind someone very special in your life, very special person in your life. It's also gonna appear at around the 7th of August somehow, you know, through maybe you will watch something, maybe you will listen to something, maybe you will read something, but however, somebody who you really think in such a highly in a good way, like a powerful way, like a spiritual guru or so, is going to confirm something through the absolutely remarkable, mind-blowing synchronicities. So it's a great time to pay attention to the actual synchronicities as well. It's about the motivation that is most certainly going to to bring you success at the same time. So if you see the synchronicity throughout the months, in particular when it comes to number 77777 or 88888, you will know that there is going to be a solid answer when it comes to the certain motivation, but in particular when it comes to you feeling indecisive. This will bring you an important answer. And also on another hand, this month it's all about, you know, number 88 in numerology, which is your number for the whole month. You know, it means the bottom line is that your hard work is about to pay off. This is so great, my Lord, because it's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just not going to only be at the end of the tunnel at this moment in time. It is just the whole tunnel is going to be super shiny. This means that karmically, my gorgeous Pisces, you are reaching a very important stage, very important moment. You must believe me, you must trust me, because as more open-minded you are, the more believe, the more successful you are going to be, my gorgeous Pisces. You are my little spiritual fighters. You are powerful. Mwah. I love you. So now basically what else I was going to say, when it comes to your health, this is very important now as well. You need to this is the great time for healing, but also very important time to listen to your body, because your body is going to reveal two particular things that you need to pay attention to as well. These are two particular things that are going to be most certainly strong signs for you to pay attention to it. On another hand, a great time for meditation. On another hand, a great time to reconnect with the nature, like I've already said, but also please try to take something for your digestive system and for your stomach, because it's going to be quite sensitive throughout the months. Try to take something, get something like organic aloe vera juice, which is going to be super powerful for you, and it's going to be very soothing and contains lots of vitamins, which you're going to find rather beneficial. And also try to get like a natural dose of B vitamins, which is going to be ridiculously good and important for your entire digestive system. Something like maybe yogurt or something with a friendly bacteria would also be great, alongside the actual organic nettle tea or organic dandelion tea. It's going to be something wonderful that you're going to find quite beneficial, because it's going to help you to flush out the toxins out of the system. But also, if you're able to go and pick up your own organic nettle, you know, your own like dandelion, and make a tea yourself, it will be absolutely superb, because this is the time of connection, reconnection, and you're just exchanging this energy into these plants when you're picking them. So at the same time, you find them so much more beneficial. But if you can't do that, then that's absolutely fine. You can get it in the shop. Another thing that I was going to say to you is just try to also, I have to say, I know I said it before, I'm sorry, but take something in order to boost your immune system. Organic acerola cherry powder, I highly recommend to get instead of some nasty chemicals. Ew, you know, so organic acerola cherry powder, natural vitamin C, which is going to provide you with a whopping amount of vitamin C. If you can take this every single day, alongside vitamin D, which is going to be good for your sensitive bones, and it's also going to be good for you to boost your immune system, and the zinc. So it's vitamin C, organic acerola cherry powder, zinc, and vitamin D. These three things you're going to find super beneficial in order to boost your immune system, but it's also going to be good for your bones as well. Okay, so try to cut down as much as you can on sugar, alcohol, if you drink coffee, if you drink teas, if you drink, you know, like teas with milk and all that, like herbal teas are fine. Otherwise, try to cut down as much as you can, because this is going to help you quite a lot as well. Okay, so if you are on any other medications, if you are pregnant or if you are breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor or GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Pisces, or not. Now, the very first date is the actual 2nd of August. Now, the 2nd of August, you know, is just basically sorry. sorry. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that Pisces played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. I love you, my gorgeous Pisces. It's the 2nd of August because it's something that was bothering you, something that was affecting you, something that was sucking out so much energy of yours. You know, it's important because you were blaming yourself. You were saying, you were maybe thinking, oh God, it's to do with the failure. Sorry, it's to do with the failure through the actual inactivity, you know, and it's to do with the failure, maybe that you feel like a failure. You didn't achieve this, you didn't achieve that. No, this is not happening. This is not happening. Slow, stop progress and things like that. So you will be blaming yourself a little bit here, and that is just going to beautifully and naturally give you the actual hermit mode. This hermit mode is very important because at the same time you will notice someone very special in your life, very special person who is going to become a part of the progress when it comes to the confirmation and idea. But then again, at the same time, you will notice the synchronicity and you will be able to identify change from a slightly different angle. This is good because it's coming from the boosted radiance, which is most certainly later on gonna be going towards an important opportunity. But this is the little hermit moment that you are going to have, and it's going to help you to self-illuminate yourself beautifully, and also it's going to help you to realize what you're in self-denial about. Something very interesting is going to come to the surface. On one hand, it's going to be the great new direction, but on another hand, it's going to release you. You're going to release yourself from the frequently being too restrained and from the actual time of maybe a little bit of conflict that you had some not that long ago, but it created some kind of obstacle. It's to do with maybe certain competition and negativity that you have been through. So this is actually going to work really great for you. Sorry. On another hand, I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Piscelini, I need water. Sorry. I need water. Of course, I'm doing reading for Piscelini, and I need waterlini. Oh, this is so good. I love water. I really love water. I love water so much. Sorry, so now, water is so powerful, so spiritual. Oh my Lord. So now basically also the 2nd of August, you know, an important, some kind of friendship, some kind of relationship, it's going to need a little bit of water from you. There you go. I just drank water. Of course, that was the sign. So on the 2nd of August, you know, 2nd, 3rd of August, 2nd, 3rd and 4th of August, these 3 days are important when it comes to the significant person in your life that it's going to need a little bit of your love, a little bit of your help, a little bit of your attention. Your healing is going to be very strong and powerful. So this person is going to benefit from this in many different ways, but it's not about that. It's about the fact that it's an important attention that person will need. So you need to see who this is. On another hand, the 2nd of August is going to create the day where you will really start going through an important transition. It's to do with the change, but it's also most importantly to do with the reversal of the boredom or reversal of the negative things, which is going to lead towards you making an abandonment. But first of all, realizing this and making decision is to do with the sacrifice, readjustment and rebirth, but it's most certainly going to lead towards you going closer to yourself, my babies. But at the same time, it's to do with your own security, you know, important. It's your power, who you are. And it's pretty much so to do with the next step. 17th of August is the 2nd day, my babies, you know. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall and the major lift, the powerful king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Do you know what? I'm singing hallelujah because I'm channeling you, my gorgeous Pisces. I'm channeling your happiness. I'm channeling you, my beautiful, gorgeous little flower. Because the 17th of August is a significant day in itself because of the number 17. It's wonderful. It's transformation. It's power. It's significant. It's spirituality. You are going to get a sign from the angels. Hallelujah. You know, it's good. And it's also going to be the second stage of an important progress going to take place. But it's just to do with the actual good news that you are going to have, my Pisces. You know, it's the good news that you are going to have in particular when it comes to some kind of indefinite delay, when it comes to fear, when it comes to apprehension, you know, and when it comes to certain doubt, you know, my babies. So now it's a good news. It's going to surprise you in a good way. It's to do with an advancement, expectation, and important desires you're about to realize here, by confirmation as well. The results of effort, promotion, and recognition of abilities and ideas. Abilities and ideas. Abilities and ideas. Do not throw them away, my gorgeous Pisces. Pay attention. It's going to be important and very colorful indeed, because it's going to be connected to the future, and you realizing, you know, ooh la la, some kind of coming events, you know, and also most importantly, great opportunities ahead. You're going to require to be very mature and responsible. You know, it's all about you being reliable and patient and persistent. Patient and persistent. Patient and persistent. This is going to reveal a new devotion. Important. The third important date, my babies, is going to be the 29th of August. Now, a bit of the overburdened feeling, you know, a bit of a pressure you're going to feel here, but this is needed, my babies, indeed. This is needed. It's important because that in itself is just going to make you think about the right thing. You're going to need to think about this. You're going to need to sort this out, certain problem. And you know what? By the end of the day, my babies, you will realize that problems are soon about to be resolved, and this is going to bring you such an important realization to move on. There is going to be a clear sign, my babies, indeed, but a certain abandonment is going to need to take place, okay? And you will know what needs to go. It's again to do with those restraining, you know, like when we restrain ourselves and just holds us down. So we just want to release ourselves from these spiritual little chains that we find ourselves every now and then in, until we realize that karmically something slowly came to an end. It's about to discontinuance of certain efforts. That in itself is going to be a powerful time, because seriously, on another hand, it's about the perfection, attainment, but in particular when it comes to the actual combination of material and spiritual prosperity. And that in itself, it's going to bring you an important moment. You know, you will know where to be concentrate, what to be concentrate on, what to concentrate on. It's about a deep concentration and application. It's about a study. It's about reflection. It's about to reflect for respect for knowledge, indeed, but it's to do with the new ideas at the same time. You will know what this is, my babies, because at the time when you get like really important news by somebody who you really also like and appreciate in your life, this is when you know, ooh la la, I'm going to read up a bit more, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's about your own personal expansion, okay? Important. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Pisces, I have a feeling that I need to do this, I need to shuffle oracle cards for you. Okay, this is what I needed to do. Happiness, of course, you see this? This is what I'm talking about, my gorgeous babies. This is what I'm talking about. Discovery of something very important this month. Very important discovery. It's going to make sense. My Lord, so much is going to start making sense. But most importantly, it's to do with your happiness. It's this. That's your path. My gorgeous Pisces, it's important. So now, going on the very first part of the actual August, it's also the first week. It's going to bring you an indecisive situation, the old indecisive situation that is preventing you to kind of like express yourself towards a certain extent, as much as you could express yourself. It happens when we worry about something and it stays back at the back of our mind, and it's just draining our energy without us even realizing it's affecting our way of thinking and planning, and it's making us indecisive. So an indecisive moment is going to come up, and now you're going to make an important decision. It's going to make you feel really overwhelmed in the best possible way, because it's going to bring you the challenging situation. But all you need to remember is it's going to help you to get away from the certain manipulation on one hand, and what else you need to remember, that you need to be yourself. You need to be yourself. You need to be yourself, because by being yourself, you're going to come to an end with this. You're going to come to terms with this, and you're going to make an important decision. But the beauty is going to come from within, my Pisces, and the wiseness too. The second, the mid-August, it's going to bring it, like a very important moment. But when it comes to security, money, financial situation, you're going to hear about a certain gain, but this is specifically when it comes to money. So that is going to be connected to some kind of wish that you wanted to have and manifest for a while, and it's going to be important. On another hand, there is going to be also like some kind of inheritance that you are going to become a part of. If you haven't got a family, or if you haven't got anyone to leave you an inheritance, then there is going to be still like some kind of situation that is going to arise where you're going to be part of, where some kind of money is going to start flowing towards you, and it's going to surprise you, but in the best possible way. But the other people are going to be connected to it as well. On another hand, this also means that it's a lucky time when it comes to the actual applying for things, applying for the jobs, doing things, expressing ourselves, and getting the most of it while the energy is so highly powerful. On another hand, the person of authority is also going to be playing an important role here. The person of authority is going to play an important role to open your eyes and to have a really important acceptance. When you reach this important acceptance, when you accept something to the certain authority, that is going to be brilliant, because it's almost immediately going to make you like, oh God, a little bit indecisive, because the new option is going to come through. But that in itself is going to again need to make you to think about a little readjustment and management in your life. It's going to need a little bit of readjustment, but it's going to lead towards important completion, okay, and success. And you're going to wonder about something at the end of August from this, and the answer is going to be yes. And also it's the certain traveling. It's going to be quite evident, even if it's like maybe 5 minutes away, but there is some kind of traveling that is actually going to happen, or you're going to be talking about it, but most certainly that is going to help you to kind of reconnect yourself within. And also at the end of August is going to bring you an important homecoming time, and it is just basically going to be so significant, because at some moment in time, who did you have a communication breakdown? Who is really important in your life that you had a communication breakdown? It's someone really important that you should work on this, and it's to do with like a home or homecoming time. It's connected to this, so it's in your heart. It's to do with your heart. So this is important. So the significant communication breakdown, you're going to need to work on, and most certainly you are going to, and this is going to be resolved, and that in itself is going to bring the much needed harmony, which is going to start the process of rebirth in itself. It's going to bring you initiative, because there is some kind of idea that you're going to gain out of it, and it's going to bring you the strength, which is on another hand going to re-energize you and give you the power of having a control over a situation where you didn't have. So you will see how much this was actually affecting you, and in particular it's to do with the repressed emotions, where your emotions were repressed because of this. And after this process finishes, you will see how much this was actually affecting you. It's brilliant, and it's going to make you feel so happy, because it's going to bring you the moment like, oh yes, ready for anything. And watch what is actually going to happen at the end of August. A very, very important situation is going to take place. A very significant, very powerful opportunity you're actually going to have. And you're going to think like, oh, maybe I'm not ready or anything like that. No, you're absolutely fine. There is something going to take place. Something is going to happen at the end of August, and it's going to surprise you. But this is all all part of the new path. You just need to trust yourself. You just need to trust your power. This in itself is gonna like be 99.9% already. It's gonna make you a winner. It's gonna be remarkable. On another hand, an important negotiation is also going to take place at the end of August as well, and you're gonna do so great. So that also means that if you need to sign something, if you need to start something, if you need to begin something, if you need to plan the time when to start an important process or progress or something where you can benefit from all the energy around you, then the end of August is gonna be remarkable, remarkable, remarkable indeed. Just remember, it's the opportunity that is going to be waiting for you at the end of the month. You will like it indeed. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Piscelinis, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and before I do this, I just would like to say thank you so much for being here. And if you would like to support my channel, I would appreciate it. And this month, the ways to support my channel would be to go to my Teespring store and buy some of the lines, like a t-shirt for yourself, or a jumper, or a mug, or a little bag. You know, everything is designed by myself, but by doing this, you're supporting my channel, of course. The link is in the description below, where I normally have links towards my things. So now, my gorgeous Piscelini, for those of you that are actually in relationship, you see, of course, strength, very important progress, very important process is going to take place. It's to do with the waiting game. It's to do with the waiting. It's to do with the energy. It's to do with the projection. It's to do with something that you have been both working on, but you were just waiting for the right moment to make an important and mature, powerful decision. So it looks like that you're both going to have a really beautiful direct control over a situation, which is going to brush up on your confidence, self-esteem, and power in itself. So it's you're both going to benefit from this like there is no tomorrow, but most certainly a very important decision you're both going to make. But it's going to happen so quickly, but you will both know that this is the step in the right direction. This is needed because it's also at the same time going to become like a beginning of an adventure for both of you, because later on it's going to cause you and make you both to make a really big change indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Piscelini, so this is now for those of you that are single and ready to mingy. Is there going to be a stranger in the night? La 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 la, Piscelini in the morning, naughty Piscelini. Okay, so now 6 of coins. You see, now this is important because you just need to pay attention to what is actually going to happen. You are not going to meet the love of your life this month. I'm sorry. Now some people are going to be like, oh God, no, not again. But then, you know, at the end of the day, this month is a ridiculously important month when it comes to the actual beginning of the process. I don't know how to explain this, but I do see someone coming. It's not going to happen this month, but it's basically you will be very busy. A lot is going to be happening. There are a few different continuations that are going to take place. One continuation in your life that is going to take place, it's also going to put you in touch with yourself. That is going to help you to see the situation from a much higher angle, much higher perspective, or indeed. But the bottom line is that this month is going to be crucial when it comes to you starting some kind of new progress, new process. That progress and process it's connected to some kind of continuation, but most importantly, it's about to bring you someone very special in your life. You see, it's going to happen at around September and October this year, but this is only the beginning. But most importantly, someone very important, it's about to drift into your life, and it's someone very honest, someone very beautiful, someone very nice, someone very devoted, someone very friendly, somebody who is sharing so much with you on so many different levels. You are not going to believe this, but just remember, one step at a time, my gorgeous Piscelinis, one step at a time. I love you all so much. I love you, 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 I love every single one of you, my gorgeous, beautiful Piscelinis. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of healing, peace, love, and light. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my gorgeous Piscelinis. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.